Hello and welcome to the Aulendorf showroom of Carthago City. Aulendorf is in the south of Germany. It's not so far from the Swiss border, it's only about 30 kilometers away. So if you're here, it might be worth a visit. This motorhome is the C-Tourer i144LE, 7 meters long, 699 centimeters, 227 by 289 in height. Right, empty weight is from 2,870. Let's say that that's going to give you 630 kilos of payload. That's a completely empty weight. But if you put it on a 4.5 ton basis, wow, you get a stack in there. This thing here is going to cost 103,000. Let's say by the time you put some fuel in it. The way fuel prices are going up. So this vehicle is on it's an integrated vehicle, and we've got this German layout here at the back, and storage, of course, as you'd expect, all the way around. As it's a German layout, we have here storage there, and you can lift this whole thing up if you want as well, and you can get into your storage that way. And the same goes for the other side, but not here. There isn't one there to lift up. Nonetheless, that does give you quite a lot of space for carrying other things. And to be quite honest, it comes out into the shower. Now when the shower's closed, obviously, you're not really gonna, you still have a reasonable amount of access to it. But that's using the space widely, because you're probably either opening this or using the shower, not doing the two at the same time, unless of course you're with somebody inside. Here, mentioned the German layout. This thing here will come out, and you can extend the bed, and that will give you an enormous bed. Using this one of the cushions, I think that's the one you use. No, maybe it isn't. That's probably from another van. Anyway, you probably get the idea. Storage also in the steps. Let's put this back, and we'll have a look down here. What could be in the double floor? There's your black tank. So if you need to sort of get out in the night and have a look at your black tank, you can actually do that. Other features of the double floor. Down here, we have, look at that, huge amount of storage in there. Absolutely brilliant. And as if that wasn't enough, at the entrance door, there's also all that storage as well. Now today there was a comment, so why don't you close the door when you do a video? So for that person, I'm now closing the door, and that might give a better idea of how much space there is inside. Right, there you have the toilet, which has a sensible sliding door like this, and I could even get inside to show you. So you can see me, and I'm closing the door like this, and that's how much room there is in the toilet. Admittedly, it's a bit of a squash. I might actually leave the door open if it were me. Then again, if I was with somebody, I probably wouldn't. Very nice moulded sink, and obviously you're going to get a bit of storage up here as well, so you can keep your smelly things up there. Whilst keeping an eye on what you look like at the same time. So, having a separate shower, what do you think? Is it a waste of space, or is that something you need? You can see in the shower that even without closing the door, there's stacks of space in here. And also bear in mind, I've got my shoes on and the duck board. I haven't removed the duck board, and I've still got all this space above me. So even if you're tall, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Here, talking of height, there's about, what, 2 meters of clearance inside. So for a tall person, particularly using the German layout at the back, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Here, oh, I mentioned about leaving the toilet door open. Well, there you go. You can slide this closed like that. Come on the other side just to demonstrate it even more. There you go. So you can close yourself in like that. How about that? There isn't a way of closing it from the bed though. So three burners, largish sink, although it would benefit from a domestic sized plug hole, and this one has the additional option of a dead mosquito in there. I haven't seen the price list. It might actually be on special offer. Under here we have the drawers. You see that? You can open these two at the same time. And this thing here has this coffee option in, and why anybody would want one of them is beyond me. Now, how would you power it? Well, it can come with an inverter, and you know, with the electrical packages, people say to me, well, what's the batteries and all the rest of it? It does come with a standard battery, but I think in most cases people would want to opt for a larger battery capacity. That is my idea. Anyway, I would certainly go for the lithium option as well as okay, you mightn't, how much of an inverter do you need? Well, that depends on what you're going to actually do with it. You see this one here, it's on a Fiat 6-speed, and these chairs are super comfortable. Another little feature I do appreciate is that this has been integrated into the front of the vehicle, so it looks as though this is all part of a living area. And of course this, as you get with all integrated vans, there's a bit of storage, but most of them don't have that depth of storage inside. Television up there. What's the point of this? I suppose it's to put your feet on like that and watch the television. You know what, I don't like chairs here, but I feel quite good in this. I'm going to even put the arm down, if I can. Bit stiff. There, good. That suits me. You know what, I'm really comfortable like this. I'll turn the thing around so you can see me. Obviously wearing a mask if it's in my own van, but hey, this is really supremely comfortable. I really like the Carthago seats. I'm really glad I got a couple of these for my own van. So super, this is really wonderful, and it gives you an idea. Right, I'll put it back the other way now, and I'll come over to the driver's seat now. So sitting down here, show you some of the features from the driver's seat. First thing is this, is they've now got this like front which tapers a bit, which might be a bit easier to drive. It doesn't taper a lot, it just tapers a bit. And they've got these big bus mirrors as well. Now the problem with the bus mirror though is that it does increase your fuel consumption. It's not a huge amount. Oh, sorry, it's it actually, for a small thing such as that, it is a huge amount. It is quite you think if you're adding, for every 8 centimeters of height, it's going to cost you approximately 0.5 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. These things here, that's a great way of actually losing or sort of gaining fuel, or improving on fuel consumption, getting rid of the mirrors. Of course, you've got to see what's behind you, so how about using cameras as the now the Mercedes system does. I just say that as a point, but they have changed that for this year. And of course, all of us in motorhomes, we do have a problem with what's going on behind us. On that subject, we have here this integrated reversing camera. And so down there, and I also believe you can have the reversing camera on this as well. Another feature here is that because of Fiat upgrades in the Fiat, so that in the newer vehicles, this is still being, well, it's a 2022 van, still got the 2021 Fiat, Fiat, as they introduce their new generation, they can offer even bigger consoles here. Right, another feature is this large door, double locking, and it can also be centrally locked with the driver's side door around there. So that's useful, but in some of the more exclusive vans, then the central locking locks everything, all the flaps as well. This is a new door which has been introduced for 2022. I really like the window in it. It's apparently a safety door, and it's 63 centimeters in width, and so that gives more space to get in with shopping bags. Let's now have a look around the outside of the vehicle. So you've got storage there, here. Now that seat for putting your feet on does give you the benefit of this extra storage here. I'm sure they could have found another place for putting this pipe, but it does lead me to think, what's the point? And then again, I did find it useful and it did make me very comfortable, so I'm not going to say anything against it. There's 150 litres of fresh water in this, and 140 of wastewater as well. So the door this side isn't so big, which is a bit of a pity, because I like to have a large door at both sides. And you can see 350 kilos, so I don't see that, there you go, 350 kilos will go in. On the other side you've got your electrics, you've got your inverter and charger are in there. Here you can see how deep the double floor is. I think this is, this is really, really brilliant. See what I'm in here. I can't. So that's the lightweight model. Yeah, I'll show you the super lightweight as well, because I think this is ultra brilliant to my way of thinking. So this one here is 695 centimeters long, but it's only 212 centimeters in width. You can't really quite compare because it's got the bed up there, but this only 212 centimeters. It's fantastic. And you've got the benefit of the storage below, so it's still on a double floor, and this for me would be the van I would go for. If they said to me, look, we've had enough of your videos, just clear off, don't come back, and to sweeten the deal, we'll throw a van in, I'd say, yeah, I'll take this one. You've got to live in it for 5 years, that's why I'm not taking the most expensive one to do. But that's not the end of the score. Now that thing there is going to cost getting up for 100,000. I'll show you the other one. Yeah. This is the cleverest of the lot, in my opinion. This one here comes there, look at that. So the cost is 93.5, 667 by 212, and it weighs only 2,690. So put that on a 4,250 basis, you can get a stack of weight in. This thing here, television pulls out. There you go, television. German layout at the back. And in here we've got this washroom. It's got a magnetic thing up there. Okay, and for the washroom, what you can do is there's a false wall. There you go. There's even a way of not getting the toilet damp. So Clever, eh? I'm not so keen on false walls, but you don't have to use it as a false wall anyway. So I think this one is absolutely brilliant for my way of thinking. It's got a huge amount of space in a small footprint. This, to my way of thinking, on storage space, footprint, ratio, this one is the winner. And I don't mean in Carthago, I mean across the entire, but I can't think of a van that offers more than this one. Here you go, C-Compactline i144LE. But anyway, do like to give a little bit of a comparison when I'm doing things. It would be nice, of course, if I started doing comparisons between brands to similar. But as this is Carthago, there's only got Carthago vehicles here. So there you have it, the C-Tourer lightweight i144LE 2022 version, and I'm, as I said, in Carthago City, Allendorf, Germany. Thanks so much for watching.